Starting a community garden is a rewarding way to create green spaces, foster community engagement, and promote urban agriculture. Here are steps for building green spaces and starting a community garden. Identify community interest. Gauge interest and support for a community garden by talking to neighbors, local organizations, schools, and community leaders. Assess the availability of land, resources, and volunteers to determine feasibility and commitment. Form a garden committee. Establish a garden committee or steering group to coordinate planning, fundraising, and implementation efforts. Recruit volunteers with diverse skills and backgrounds who are passionate about gardening, community building, and sustainable development. Secure land and permissions. Identify suitable land for the community garden and secure permission from landowners, local authorities, or property managers. Consider factors such as sunlight, soil quality, water access, and proximity to residents and amenities when selecting a site. Develop a garden plan. Develop a garden plan or design that reflects the needs and preferences of the community. Consider factors such as garden layout, plot sizes, pathways, seating areas, composting facilities, and water infrastructure. Incorporate principles of accessibility, inclusivity, and sustainability into the garden design. Obtain funding and resources. Seek funding and resources to support garden development, infrastructure, and ongoing maintenance. Explore funding sources such as grants, donations, sponsorships, crowdfunding campaigns, and in-kind contributions from local businesses and organizations. Organize workshops and training. Offer workshops, training sessions, and educational programs to build gardening skills, knowledge, and capacity among gardeners and volunteers. Provide resources, materials, and support for novice gardeners to learn about gardening techniques, soil health, plant care, and pest management. Establish garden rules and guidelines. Establish clear rules, guidelines, and agreements for garden participation, plot assignments, maintenance responsibilities, and shared resources. Define expectations for gardeners regarding planting, harvesting, composting, watering, and pest control to ensure smooth operation and community cohesion. Build garden infrastructure. Build garden infrastructure such as raised beds, compost bins, tool sheds, seating areas, signage, and water systems according to the garden plan. Organize community workdays and volunteer events to construct garden structures, install amenities, and prepare garden beds. Plant and maintain the garden. Plant a variety of fruits, vegetables, herbs, flowers, and native plants in the garden beds based on seasonal availability, climate suitability, and community preferences. Implement sustainable gardening practices such as mulching, composting, companion planting, and organic pest control to promote soil health and biodiversity. Promote community engagement. Promote community engagement and participation in the garden through events, workshops, celebrations, and outreach activities. Encourage gardeners to share knowledge, resources, and harvests with neighbors, schools, food banks, and other community organizations. Foster a sense of ownership, pride, and belonging among gardeners and volunteers. By following these steps and engaging the community in the planning, development, and maintenance process, you can create a thriving community garden that enhances green spaces, promotes urban agriculture, and strengthens community connections.